Hi kids, today we're looking at the Crave again. This time we're looking at syncing the Crave up with other equipment. So today I'm going to look at the PO-33 and then maybe something else afterwards. I've already got a beat on the PO-33, so if you have a listen. Very, very simple. And I'm going to get it so that it's taking a clock or taking its time from the Behringer Crave. Now, as far as I can tell, and I've looked through the manual, you can't actually run a MIDI clock out from the Crave, but that doesn't mean that you can't control something like the PO. And the way that we're going to do this is we are going to use the gate trigger. So if we put a patch cable in from the gate trigger and we put it into the PO-33, this is exactly the same trick as we used when we were syncing the PO-33 up to the NTS-1. We're sending a signal, and that's the gate signal, to the PO-33. We are going to change its sync to sync 2, which means it's going to get a clock signal in there and play according to that. So if I press play now, nothing's going to happen because there's no clock coming from here. And then I'll explain something which shows that there's a bit of weird variation that you can do. So I start the Crave and the beat plays. Because we're using the gate time rather than the strict tempo, we can change the way that the groove works. So if I take out I can split it into half time immediately. I've got half of the gates triggering off. I get half time on the PO-33. But that also means that I can create some more interesting grooves. Listen to that, it's got a weird kind of stuttery edge to it, but it's still syncing and keeping exactly in time with the Crave. Now, that I think is a really interesting and clever trick to do, and as far as I can tell, you can use that trick with anything which takes a tempo trigger on it. So any of your pocket operators that should work with, and it should work with the TD-3. So let's have a little look. Here we go. Crave is all wired up. I've got the gate time coming out into the sync in of the TD-3. So both instruments should be playing harmoniously together. And if I press start, you can hear that they're playing at the same time. And I've simply got the TD-3 set to trigger and 2 pulses per quarter. So Crave is playing. They don't sync to start at the same time, so you can drift them and use them as a natural kind of slide against each other. And the other thing, if we drop out some of these notes, exactly the same applies as it did on the PO, and this will apply to anything else which takes a clock sync signal when you're firing it up from the gate of the Crave. You'll get those interesting cross rhythms and different patterns, and the same would work with the NTS-1, but I think we've seen enough of that. I hope you've enjoyed the video. If you'd like to see more of this kind of stuff and you're not subscribed, make sure you hit that subscribe button. If you think somebody else might find it useful, make sure you let them know. It's appreciated, and hope to see you again. And remember kids, share and enjoy.